line, precept upon precept, to bring establishment to your life. You don't get one marriage seminar, you say, I've arrived. No, you keep hearing teachings on marriage and reading sound books on marriage to stay married. The last time you will see your wife as beautiful as she looks and as young as she looks is only on the wedding day. The same with the husband. That's the last time both of you will see each other. Have you noticed that the way you look, the way you polish yourself with the white, do you know that you don't look like that since you married? You are beautiful, but you don't look like that glorious. That day has something specifically glorious. But after that, you begin to grow up. He is also growing, so he can't say you have developed, you have put on weight. So I can't consider. He has lost his hair too. So all of you are changing. Now, what keeps the marriage is sitting under a teaching ministry and staying thankful. Stay thankful that you are even married. That even somebody considered you. And learning the principles of marriage daily. And changing together daily. What are we going to do? People don't understand the big deal of time. He said to me this morning, I said to my wife when she was dressed, I said, I'm teaching, I'm going to teach this morning. He said, oh, okay. That's the instruction. Go and teach. We normally do get some money at this time. He said, go and teach on Thanksgiving. You want permanency with what God has given you, stay thankful. One whole year you have an opportunity at your anniversary to come and give God thanks and build him his house and sustain his house in cooperation with him for your, you notice they said to bring the offering for him, from him for him. So what you are doing today, you are doing it from you for you. As you build him a house, he builds you your house. From you for you. Do you like that one? Say it. From me for me. So, who are you doing it for? I've always told you this church is a spiritually, financially intelligent church. Because you hear about it all the time. You heard about the drama yesterday. They said, which church do you go to? They say, House of Judah. And then the speaker, Steve, was talking to Mr. Johnson about tithe and offering. And then he said to Mr. Johnson, you must tithe. He said, you are beginning to sound like my bishop. I accept it. I accept that accolade nicely. I will never stop talking about tithe and offering. Well, the day I don't talk about tithe and offering, come and test my. You are not allowed to touch me, but come and attempt to touch my find out my temperature if I'm all right. Because you can't get away from this. We know that this is the reason why we look young. Yesterday I wore this suit. My wife looked at me and said, have you lost weight or something? I know it's the glory. Because the prosperity stomach should have been showing. But it didn't show. It's the glory. It's my giving that is keeping me young. I know it. It's not gimmicks. I have no doubt about why we are still alive today. My wife showed that it was serious business. Yesterday, 2 days ago, I was sitting in her car and she was driving and she was turning and then parking. Few years ago, when my wife is going to park backward, it takes her 10 minutes. Not because of her shoulder. She has to turn, and then sometimes I just say, let me just park it for you. Today she was, I didn't say anything to her up to today. I was saying in my head, Lord, thank you. She could park, reverse, and turn, and she was doing a lot of turning, I thought she just go one swoop. She said, what did she say? You said something about I'm parking wide. She was using big language to I'm parking wide. So she has showed her to park wide. To turn and turn. I thought, just going straight. No, she was using, now I'm healed, so I'm turning and turning. It's only your offering that does that. If you don't clap, I'll do something to you. Did you get anything there? So let's finish with this. Somebody shout, why Thanksgiving? One more time. Listen, being made perfectly whole is my last statement. Last closing. Being made perfectly whole and complete comes from giving God or Jesus thanks and thanksgiving offering. Today what I've been asked to teach on is the various kinds of giving in line with prioritizing God's house. Thanksgiving. The people knew if they go to the priest, these are the offerings they must give. Cedar, wood, hyssop, paint offering, peace offering, meat offering. What's all this? When I come, pastor will mention various offerings. So you know, so after all, I got my papers.
What is ministry? What many think ministry really is or is about is not what it is at all. Some are entering ministry today for all kinds of reasons. Money, fame, wealth, charisma, etc., without settling down to understand the story behind the glory.
Ministry is not about the glory we see, but settling down, investigate, and understanding the story behind the glory. So don't look at the results. Find out what they did to generate the results. And if you can do the same, you will see the same.
This book has been written to quash those myths and ideas some have, so they don't make a shipwreck of both their faith and those who may follow them in rebellion.
You don't build a ministry on people's gifts and talents. That is not the primary. You don't build a church on the pastor's gift of working of miracles. You build a church on the word.
This book was birthed from my leadership training manual, Ministry 101, and includes ministry nuggets.
Every legitimate ministry must begin with a certified sending.
Failure-proofing your ministry.
Because it's the sender who confirms what he told you to go and say.
Zero tolerance for discouragement and much more.
A man's secrets are in his stories, and their stories are in their books.
Order your copy today. Please call, write, or visit our website using the information on your screen. He is a man on a mission with a mandate to raise generational leaders, called to set in order the things that are out of order, and to bring leadership development, human capacity building, and wealth creation to all. Welcome to Maximizing Destiny with Dr. Michael Hutton Wood from the House of Judah, the Leadership Factory, raising generational leaders, impacting the nations. And now, here is Dr. Michael Hutton Wood. Join us at House of Judah, the Cathedral of Praise, every Friday from 7:30 p.m. for Power Nights and Sundays from 10:30 a.m. for our celebration service, and your life will never be the same again. At Pomcroy House, 387 London Road, Croydon, CR03PB. Also watch us on KICC TV, on Sky Channel 594 for Leadership Secrets, and Maximizing Your Destiny series on Sky Channel 593 Faith TV every week, Monday through Saturday. Your host, Bishop Michael Hutton Wood.
Where God isn't, there is no vision. And where there is no vision, the people perish. And where there are no people,
details
the
are
vision
shown
perishes.
on your screen. Please call 0208-689-6010 or visit www.houseofjudah.org.uk for more details. Thank you for tuning in to Maximizing Destiny with Dr. Michael Hutton Wood from the House of Judah, the Leadership Factory, raising generational leaders, impacting the nations. We hope you have been blessed.